Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vitania Nursia Anantin, and now I'm going to present about my thesis journal. The title is The Effect of Using Mind Mapping on the Writing Comprehension Ability of the 10th grade students at MAN 1 Mojokerto in the academic year of 2019-2020. This thesis journal including the 3 chapters. Chapter 1 is background of the study. Why using a mind mapping for the writing comprehension? Mind mapping will greatly assist students in exploiting the potential of both sides of their brain. A good interaction between the two parts of the brain can trigger creativity that provides convenience in the process of writing. The students that always use and develop their potential of the brain part will achieve an increase in some aspect, namely concentration, creativity, and understanding. Then they can develop writing through mind mapping. And the next problem statement. Is there any significant difference in writing ability between the 10th grade students of MAN 1 Mojokerto taught using the mind mapping technique and those who are taught not using the mind mapping technique? An objective of the research. To find out whether there is a significant difference in writing ability between grade 10 students of MAN 1 Mojokerto taught by using the mind mapping technique and those who are taught not using the mind mapping technique. And the next is significance of the study. First, for the English teachers. This research is expected to give contribution to the English teachers. Then mind mapping technique is an alternative technique in teaching writing. And the next, for the English education department students, it is expected that they will be able to use this technique to fix the students' problem related to the writing ability. And the last, for other researchers, this research is expected to give information, model, or reference to be developed for further studies. The researcher hopes that other researchers evaluate, revise, reconstruct, or modify this study and write further studies for other levels and objectives. And chapter 2 is literature review. The first is writing skill. Definition of writing. Writing is a process that transforms our mind or idea into the written form. It should be organized into the coherent and cohesive paragraph. Coherence means the sentence must hold together, that is, the movement from one sentence to the next must be logical and smooth. Oshima and Hogyu in 2006-94. The next, teaching writing. Brown in 2001 and 343 until 346 set 5 major categories of classroom writing performance. There are imitative, intensive, self-writing, display writing, and real writing. The first, imitative or writing down. At the beginning of writing, the student will write down English letter, word, and sentence. They will learn the convention of the orthographic code. The next, intensive or control writing. The students will learn about grammatical concept. This will be like a written grammar exercise that has function to improve grammar ability of them. And next, self-writing. The activity of this category in classroom is not taking, when the students take notes for the purpose of later recall. And the next, display writing. The short answer exercise, essay examination, and research report are the demand of display. And the last, real writing. Real writing has 3 types: academic, vocational, and personal. Academic is genuine information that conveyed by the student to each other. Vocational. The mind mapping. Mind mapping technique is a concept invented by Busan. According to Busan in 2009, the concept of mind mapping is based on how the brain stores information. A credible research showed that the brain is a collection of nerve cell branches that can store the information. It has so many brains. The brain has the ability to store information that is very much from word to word, even columns. To recall rapidly, the brain needs a way so that the parts that have been saved can be expressed back into the first form. Chapter 3, Research Design. The research design of this study is pre-test, post-test, control group design. The researchers prepare two groups, the control group and the experimental group. The determination of the two groups was using simple random sampling technique. The researchers determined of control group and the experimental group was using lottery. And the next part of the study. The researcher obsessed by course book that used by the teacher as a reference. And the next is technique of data analysis. The first is descriptive analysis and the next is inferential analysis. And then context of the study. The study will be conducted at Man 1 Mojokerto, Jalan Hasanuddin, number 38 Candisari, Awang-Awang, Kecamatan Mojosari, Mojokerto, Jawa Timur. The next technique of validating data. The data from construct based on the course outline of the 10th grade SMA curriculum. And this is the reference. And I think enough for my presentation. And the last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.